Hi FOODTUBE, I'm Bart of Bart's Fish Tales, and today I'm in this beautiful small town which is called Malden at the southeast coast of England. And today I'll make you one of my very favorites, which is the world famous fish and chips. Okay, so let's kick off and we start making the batter. First thing you take is flour, and I'm using like around 240-250 grams of flour. Okay, so the next step is beer. And if you don't want to use alcohol, you could use like sparkling water. So I add around 300 ml of beer, because what we need is the gas out of the beer. And I have some baking powder. I use like 3 teaspoons. I'm using 1 teaspoon of honey. Why? It doesn't make your batter sweet, but it gives a much nicer color to it. I'm going to mix this. You don't necessarily need to get rid of all the small pieces of the flour, because this gives the certain texture structure to the batter. I am adding a bit of salt, and this is beautiful. It's Malden sea salt, and that's where we are today, and some pepper. So actually what I'm going to do right now, I take a bowl with ice and I'm cooling down the batter. The reason why is that the gas will work better if it's on a lower temperature. So now I start peeling my potatoes, and I'm using Maris Piper, one of the perfect potatoes for chips. Okay. So 8 potatoes, and I'm going to cut them in 1 centimeter chips. So what I do right now is add them into water to clean them. And the next step will be the boiling of the chips. And I will boil it for around 5 minutes in salted water. Okay, so while my chips are cooking, are boiling, I'm going to make mushy peas. 20 grams of butter, so on low heat. You simmer 100 grams of peas, and I let it simmer for like 10 minutes. I'm going to season up the peas with a bit of pepper and some salt. And now I'm going to drain the potatoes. They have been cooking for like 5-6 minutes. I'll have some kitchen paper. You have them dry and a bit cool down before you're going to deep fry it. So we set the potatoes apart. Okay, so and I bring back a pan of beautiful vegetable oil, which I bring to a temperature of 190 degrees Celsius, which is around 370 Fahrenheit. So while I'm heating up my oil, I'm going to finish off the mushy peas. So they have been simmering for like 10 minutes. And the next step is I'm going to chop some mint. Okay, a lemon. And we give it a squeeze. And now I'm going to mash it up with a fork, so you get like a nice crunchy texture. So this is outdoor cooking, so if you want to have your mushy peas a bit smoother, use your blender. Okay, so now today's hero. And today's hero is a beautiful, beautiful fillet of cod. You could use many different fish species to make a really nice fish and chips. Haddock is a really good other example. Hake is beautiful. It's a white fish too, and really affordable, but today we're using cod. And if you buy fish, make sure that you buy it from a sustainable source. And the first thing, I'm going to get rid of the skin, because I don't want to have this skin like getting soggy, because the crispy layer is around it. It will become a bit rubbery. So I personally love to have my fish and chips without skin, the skin off. So I start at the tail side and I move slowly backwards, forwards, while I have my knife like on 40 degrees to the other side of the fish fillet. But of course you can ask your fishmonger to do it for you. So, a cod fillet, skin off. What I never do is throw this away. You can make it really crispy, deep frying. So actually what you make is out of the skin, you make like fishy chips. I'm going to cut it in like, well, this is lovely. I take this small part out because here are the bones. So this is a nice loin. So now I'm going to flour the fish. Why? Because if you use flour around your fish, the batter will more easily stick to the fish. Some flour. So I got 2 pieces of fish here. Season it with a bit of salt and pepper on both sides. Get rid of the excess flour and add it into the batter. So the oil is around 185-190 degrees. Get rid of the excess batter and slowly add it to the hot oil. So now a little trick which I borrowed from Heston Blumenthal is adding a bit of the batter on top of the fish. So what you actually create with this is like this nice and rocky structure. The deep frying will take you around 4 or 5 minutes until your batter became golden brown and caramelized. So as soon as I have the fish out, I bring back the chips in it because I have only one stove. Look at this. So now it's time to deep fry chips. They cool down, so add this to the oil. Great, so this is the last step. I'm going to reheat my mushy peas. But look at this. This is how you want to have your really nice piece of fish. So it's golden brown from the outside. You see the texture of the flour. It will be the perfect taste of delicious seafood. The chips are ready, golden brown. So what we're going to do is drain them. So I'm going to plate it up in a traditional way. So we have the newspaper, local molten sea salt, crunchy salt pieces on top of it. You serve it next to the fish. Some delicious mushy peas. It's really nice. You will taste the mint, you will taste the peas of course, and a touch of lemon. So look at this guys, battered cut, golden brown. We have our homemade chips and mushy peas. And I'm going to serve some malt vinegar on my chips. Okay, this is the fish. Look at this, beautiful. Crunchy, crispy from the outside, juicy, tender from the inside. All the flavors are really combining well together, and the yellow of the chips, the golden brown of the fish, and the green of the mushy peas. Guys, if you like this recipe, subscribe to FOODTUBE, and if you want to see more delicious seafood recipes, please head over to my channel, to Bart's Fish Tales, where I'm traveling the world to fish, to cook, and to live together with the most amazing fishing communities. If you have any comments, any questions, leave them down in the box below, and see you soon, see you back soon. Bye bye.